What's going on? It's your boy Big MBKJ. And y'all already know I ain't gotta say too much. We're gonna hop right into it. But yo, I got an interview from Klass Murda and my son, Best Point of View. He the interviewer. And Klass Murda going over some like industry secrets, I would say. Cause this bro really was putting on game in this interview. So I'm gonna go to some certain parts and we're gonna talk and discuss and everything like that. But yeah, let's get right into it.
And I remember in Clubhouse, you also said like you didn't make like at first somebody put on Apple Music, you didn't make a lot of money about that. Talk about why it's important to have your business together, especially when you dropping singles.
Because I was thirsty to drop the record because I knew it was big, right? So what I did was I didn't the record wasn't streaming by the time I dropped the video. So I dropped the video first before it started streaming. So what I did was when I dropped the video, he did like I think 100,000 in a day and shit. So what happened was some bitch ass nigga ripped the audio from the video and put it on the streaming platforms. So what that does is now Big 8 is streaming and I don't own it.
Right.
So whoever that was probably made like 30,000 off Big 8 before my lawyer actually got it took down and we put the right one up. So it fucked up my streams. So like,
yo, I don't know what it is about with the music industry right now. Like the social norm is like you drop the video, let the video run up some numbers, then drop it on all platforms. I think we gotta stop doing that. I think we gotta start dropping the music for a certain date. That way the video, the audio, the cover art, all of it is shown the same day. Even the promotions should start the same day. Because let's say if the song does blow up literally overnight, you're gonna have those people are like, oh, you didn't upload it to SoundCloud, I'm gonna get that SoundCloud check from you. Like you gotta think about it like that. And they could do the same thing with like Apple Music, YouTube Music, Tidal, anything that they listen to your music on. So just like make sure you release everything at the same time, because you could be down what can I say, 30K from it, because they are essentially taking the money from you. And even with a lawyer too, sometimes it's kind of hard. You gotta go through a whole court process, and half the time it'd be better just to take the L on whatever streams that you lost and all that. So it's like, you just kind of got to be smart about like, all right, let's all pull it out at the same time. I get the strategy that people do, because a lot of people look at YouTube videos that's like, okay, these the views that matter. You're seeing how many numbers this doing. You don't really want to spread it out too much. I get that. But really, when it comes to the money, your money gonna get collected from everywhere if you drop it everywhere.
Like Legendary streaming more than Big 8 right now, but in actuality, Big 8 got more streams than Legendary. Yeah.
So that's definitely fire. That's definitely fire. But I noticed with that song, right? You at one point in time you was about to give up music. You was like that was your last hope. Like what kept you pushing this whole time?
Just my niggas, man. Know what I mean? My niggas and the people. You feel me? That was just always like, yo, nowadays the rap game moves so fast. Every 2 days a nigga see you, they want you to drop a mixtape.
Right.
You drop a tape yesterday, a nigga be like, yo, when the next one drops. So there's people keep asking me about music and shit like that. It kept me hungry and it kept me just wanting to drop for the people.
So let me ask you a question like this. How often are you supposed to drop as an artist? Because some people they don't want to drop too much because they're throwing too much at people. Some people they drop like every couple months because it's too. They just try to promote one song. How often are you supposed to drop as an artist?
You know what I'm saying? Since we in the gym, a lot of niggas old school, so they gonna say, yo, drop mixtapes and all this shit. But my thing is, you don't gotta drop wild mixtapes. You could drop a single every month, every other month. We in the single world, you know what I'm saying? Where singles hold just as much weight as an album nowadays. You know what I mean?
I think this is probably like one of the most slept on advice out there. One song, it's not like what the 90s where you was waiting for the whole album drop to see what was fire and stuff, and it was kind of hard to like distribute music. So like you could take a whole album, do one song every 2 weeks, spread out that album, save all that money, versus trying to drop a whole album every 3 months, like, and be in that like mixtape phase. Like you can really drop singles and make a ton of money off of that and stay consistent, and you don't have to like wear yourself out about it, because all your tracks realistically won't get heard if you got an album. Some people just don't listen to every song on the album, versus if you put things out in like singles, people are like, oh, every time you drop, they checking it out, what it is, what you did, and all that stuff like that.
I mean, a single could last you longer than your album could last you, because you know, you give a motherfucker 10 joints right now, people fucking attention span is short. So I give you 10 songs, you done with these 10 songs by next month. You know what I mean? If I give you one song, this one song could stretch me a month. I got another song in the cut. I give you 12 songs, that could last me a year.
Right.
You feel me? But, you know, I just feel like, man, whenever you feel like one dying down, hit them again.
Right.
Every trip.
Right. And this Big 8 song, it put so far, it got you to 4 million, right?
I think that's a good strategy too. Like, if you notice, like, the streams of your songs is going down, like, from the last thing that you really had hitting off, drop another one. And then, even too, people will go back to that old song and keep replaying it, because, like, oh, your music is hot for this week again, let's visit your old shit again and see what's really popping. And that's how you keep like getting more views and everything like that on old streams and old songs.
And even got
like really consistency is like the biggest part, and having like everybody know you're gonna drop this day, this week, whatever. It really helps out on that.
Almost 4 minutes. It even got you on Rolling Loud. Talk about how it feels to be like one of the first artists from Washington to be on Rolling Loud.
The first. But yeah, you know.
Nah, shout out to him, because that's a big ass goal, son. A lot of niggas is not gonna get to that level ever.
Yeah, you know, it feel good. You know what I'm saying? Rolling Loud always been on my bucket list. Like, I got a few things on my bucket list. That was like number one and shit.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I remember it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. I woke up, got that text and the shit. I was on that flyer. I was hyped, you know? But yeah, that's gonna be fun though. That's gonna be fun.
Did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you?
Nah, actually, Rock Nation reached out to my people and shit about
Word.
that. So shout out to them.
How important is connections in the industry for people that don't know?
It's everything.
Word.
Relationships is everything.
Guys, see you said one time relationships is more important than money, bro.
You could be a broke nigga and have relationships in the game and be lit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's niggas who got family members who's doing this, or friends from their old neighborhoods. They ain't have nothing. And, you know, they throw them that bone and they lit. You feel me?
Right.
Yo, you be surprised being in a room with a bunch of people and how much advantage you'll have if you're just a nice person to talk to. You go real far. And plus, with a little bit of leverage and you know how to do this skill, know how to do that, bro, you could do whatever. You don't have to have a lot of money to network. You got so many things like Clubhouse, all social media, Instagram. And people do want to talk to people. And if you contact people in the correct way via email, or even if you do in the DM, you do it right and everything, yo, you could really go way further versus if you didn't. And you just had a bunch of money and you were looking like, oh, where do I put this money at? It doesn't work like that.
So, like, the relationships really do mean more than the money, honestly.
Or so since this is I'm a roster platform, sometimes I hear you giving like advice in Clubhouse type shit. So I want to like use this to like for artists to listen to. So like you said, the artists in the town should go to like New York to reach out to other artists in New York. Why?
Nah, I don't feel like they should reach out to them. They don't gotta reach out. You don't gotta reach out to nobody.
Right.
But my thing is this, right? If New York is right down the street, New York City is 5 hours away from Rochester. Chicago is a long ass plane ride. Florida is a long ass plane ride. Atlanta is 14 hours on the road, right? The closest place is here. If these are the closest people to you, push your shit to them. There's 8 million motherfuckers in New York City. If you could get everybody in New York City to give you $1, you got $8 million. You're a millionaire, nigga.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm just a hustler. I think like a hustler.
Yo, whatever is your neighboring city, that's like the major city, go there, promote your music, do that, because like that's where the big crowds are. Don't get me wrong, if somebody in Oklahoma gonna fuck with your music and shit like that, yeah, but like once you get into the part where you want to do shows and all that stuff like that, be in a highly populated area where there's more motherfuckers likely to fuck with your shit, it's gonna go way better for you, in my opinion at least.
Right. A lot of these niggas just want to rap and be cool. I think about the money. If y'all don't want no money and y'all just want to be cool, do that. That's what's up. I'll get all the money. But my thing is, go to New York City. It's labels is there. There's a lot of eyes on New York City. Just like Griselda did. They just did it in another lane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when they bring up who's the hottest in New York, what did they say? What did everybody in New York say? Griselda.
Right.
Because they did it just in the boom bap lane.
Right.
They did the same thing I did with the drill lane in the boom bap lane. You feel me? So it's like, y'all don't see that as working. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers though, they go away from what makes sense.
Right.
A lot of niggas, you'll be like, hey, yo, bro, it's millions over here, and they be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna just go over here and try this. That's cool. You go ahead, be one of them niggas.
Right.
But me, you tell me it's millions of dollars over here, I'm going over there and I'm gonna get some millions.
So a lot of these...
And I'm not even gonna lie, what's a better way to end that? Cause like that's really what it's about. Like, go to the money, network some people, take the opportunity serious. This dude got it on a heartbeat, I feel like. And yo, Klass, if you watching this too, yo, bro, we gotta link up, chat, whatever, something, and give out some marketing advice to these dudes. Cause like it seems like you really know what you're doing, and a lot of niggas don't got access to this information. But yo, it's your boy, Big MBKJ. You know, MBK, we going up. I ain't gotta say too much, y'all know me. But yo, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Watch another vid, comment, like, subscribe. Hey yo, hit me on Instagram. Let's talk about it. Let me know how you feeling, your career and all that stuff. I wanna know. Word too. But yo, it's been your boy, MBKJ. We out of here. Bow.